Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I had a few technical difficulties, but it looks like we are all cleared and ready to go. Go ahead and Rakugren says, oh wait a minute, this bar is actually filling in. Yeah, I did have to pause the bar a few times because I was loading up, getting everything going, and I noticed that on one of my YouTube streams, it was not streaming. For whatever reason, it wasn't sending to the correct stream there. So I had to pause it, but yes, we are fully loaded and into the game. So welcome into the stream, everyone. Hello, welcome in. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our hardcore warrior. We are leveling up. I did try to make an episode in between this weekend doing
So I
RFC.
wasn't tripping, stream had been paused.
Yeah, I did pause
Hello.
Hey, what is up, Brian? Oh, Bram. Welcome into the stream, Bram. How are you doing? So today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our hardcore orc warrior. We're level 19. I did do some off-stream adventuring, just very minimal stuff. I did RFC, but I recorded the session, and then I mined a whole lot. I am well. How about yourself? How are you doing, Bram? How are you doing, Rakugren? Welcome into the stream, guys. Okay, so you guys are over on YouTube and on Twitch. Nice. Good to see.
Hold on a sec, where are Undying Guys 3-4?
They're on the other account. Yeah, Undying 3 and 4 are on the other account.
I'm doing good. Good.
Oh, you probably, I don't know if you can see them. I don't know, depending on whatever stream you're on. Yeah, this account has Undying 1, 2, and
Thanks.
then 3 and 4 are on my other, here, I'll show you. Hold on. I have another account here. Boop. Yeah, so here's Undying 3, level 60 Druid, and then level Undying 4. Yeah, so Undying 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're on 5. This is just saving the name for Undying 6. So they're just a name saver here. We'll go ahead and flip back over to the main account. Flip it back over. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be playing on Undying 5 today as our Orc Warrior. Undying 6 is, so I'm trying to make each unique class to a specific race. So each race has a unique class associated with it, except for the humans. I'm not using humans in this 1 to 60 hardcore thing. So let's go ahead and get
Dwarf with no beard, disastrous.
An orc with, wait, was that a dwarf, right? A dwarf? A dwarf with no beard? Yeah, it was, I'm gonna delete him. I just saved the name, is what I'm doing there. I thought I am at a forge. Okay, so we'll go ahead and quickly cover our talents and gear before we get into the stream today. Whoops, my game crashed. Holy cow. Hold on, my game crashed. My game crashed. That is unfortunate. I get logged into the game and my game crashes. Okay, we're back at it again.
Tootle, can you not please? What game is dead? Okay.
And Bram, the game that we're playing today is called World of Warcraft. It is Mysteries of Azeroth. Now, what this is essentially an expansion from classic World of Warcraft. So I'm hoping, go ahead and fix that we're not going to go ahead and bug out this time. Go ahead and smelt my stuff here. Okay. There we go. We're working. Everything's good. Okay. So let's go ahead, and what I want to showcase first is at the beginning of the stream, what did I move? Oh, it already has my right monitor up. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll go ahead and showcase the talents and gear real quick. As far as
Luna
talents,
UF07. Foretelling.
Foretelling. Luna UF. Yes, I am using Luna. Luna's a great one. I don't like PF. What's it called? Like PF GUI, I think it is called. I think it changes my stuff too much. So I use a combination of just Shago, Shago Advanced Options, I think it's called, and then Luna Frames. And then I'm able to kind of organize my stuff kind of the way that I want it. Keeps it very minimal, with not a whole lot of stuff everywhere. So as far as talents, we are leveling up arms. We are level 19. Our next point will be in our 3rd tier. So at level 10 and 11, I went 2 points into
PFUI is just way too heavy sometimes for this old client, unfortunately.
Exactly. I don't think it looks that great.
Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
Bye, Bram. Have a good day, man. Have a good day. So as far as talent points go, yeah, as you said, we have 2 points in Improved Ren, 3 points into Tactical Mastery, we put 2 points into Improved Charge, and then we put 3 points into Deflection. That's going to give us our 5 points into the 2nd tier. So our next talent points are going to go into Improved Overpower, and then Deep Wounds. I feel like Improved Overpower, like Overpower procs a lot. We're going to get the most benefit out of this,
Thanks.
and then we'll go with Deep Wounds 3 out of 3, and that'll put 5 points into here. Right now, I'm not using any two-handers, but as I get to level, 24 or 25, I'll be deciding.
So you don't plan to pick that new talent, Deflection?
Counterattack. I am picking up Deflection, but I don't know if I'm going to pick up Counterattack at this point. Counterattack takes 20 rage. It has a cooldown, and it's in a way it's very similar to what's it called, Hamstring anyways. So Hamstring costs what, 10 rage? Yeah, Hamstring costs 10 rage. This is just doing some damage, sticking him in place, has a, takes up 20 rage. I don't feel like counterattack is going to be that useful, and I think those points could be better spent like on Impale. That increases my overall damage all the time. It's a passive increase in damage versus counterattack having to be some other attack and ability on my bar that I have to go ahead and time, and try and use often. I think is what I'm going to end up doing. I think in my talent tree on my Discord
Hamstring
server,
has painful 8 seconds cooldown, impossible.
Yeah, that is true. It does have a 6-second cooldown, but this has a 5-second cooldown as well. So there could be different options. I'll see as I progress up. I feel like Impale is going to be offering me a better return versus trying to go with these. Okay, so yeah, we went with our talents. We'll go ahead and quickly cover gear. Whoops. I want to continue to spelt all this stuff. I got a lot of iron. Off stream, I went ahead and mined up a ton of iron. Okay, so as far as gear, we have the Scuffy Cloth Hat. We got the Inscribed Cloak. Banshee Armor. I think I picked this up. Yeah, I've had this for a while. Just 3 stamina. It's a cloth piece. 3 stamina wrist. I think I got those out of RFC. Or I got this out of RFC, I know that. Just some leather gloves. For whatever reason, I'm wearing leather gloves. A waist. 2 strength, 2 stamina. 3 strength, 3 stamina pants. 3 stamina.
I see tons of copper iron where.
Oh, here, copper iron. My place that I went to go get copper iron at my level, so I spent some time, and I went to Blackstone Island. So you can see these nodes right here. These nodes right here that I went, I just did a big circle. You take the flight path in Durotar. There's a
good luck on your hardcore journey.
Hey, Adhavar, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the good lucks on the Lux. Nice. And let's see. Yeah, everything's working. Oh, nice. We're getting multiple. Got it. So if you're a horde, my suggestion, if you're trying to get a lot of copper, is head over to Sparkwater Port. There's going to be a little helicopter that you can talk to, and it takes you and flies you over the Blackstone Island. Once you arrive in Blackstone Island right here, you're just gonna jump down on the shore and head up the shore. There's going to be a copper here, 2 of them over here. Then you're gonna go up this path into the cave. There's gonna be 1 on the outside. You're gonna go inside on the right. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna like jump down, go up a path, and get this one. Actually, this one and this one, and then come back out. And then you loop back up this way, and then I always grab the one up on top of the hill, and then come back down through here. There's a little mining area down here and another cave, and then there's 4 inside this cave. And I can just come back up and then start back over the circle. So I did it for 30 minutes to an hour yesterday, and I was able to get about 100 copper in that time. Yeah, see, I already smelted everything down. So right now I have 110 copper bars. Okay, so let's go ahead and get going. I'm gonna go stick some stuff in the bank and then be out. Hey, what is up, Clara? Welcome into the stream. I do appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow.
Hello.
For sure.
Mad
Hello,
lad.
hello. Yes. As a hardcore player, I always try and get my professions up as quick as I can. So right now I have mining at 175 out of 150. I spent so much time mining up copper that
How are you?
I can't mine it anymore. But it is good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Clara? Welcome into the stream. Are you playing any World of Warcraft today? Anybody else out there playing some World of Warcraft? Let's see. We covered gear. We covered talents. Oh, let me fix my screen. Yeah, fix that up. Huh? Yeah, there we go. Oop.
I am fine.
There we go. Okay, everything's fixed back up.
There's a specific cave full of tin you might actually like.
Is that an Ashenvale? Oh, where is the tin cave? Tin is my next big objective. Because right now I leveled up my engineering all
Whispering
the way to 133 without
Planning
too
to,
much.
but I'm stuck with translation work for Turtle at the moment. Don't really have much time to play currently.
Ah. Well, that's cool. There's a specific cave. So someone saying playing too, but I'm stuck in translation work for Turtle at the moment. Don't really have much time to play currently. I always said I like to spend a little bit of time, right? Just set a few hours aside to have some fun. I got a bunch of stuff in here. Let me see what I can throw out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my copper in ore. Don't know. No. I don't think I need my bronze tubes anymore, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and toss some of the stuff. I don't think I need the wood stock. The blast powder. I don't need that in there. I'd like to sell off some of my stuff. Sell this, sell this. I think I can probably get rid of some of these bronze too. Well, copper modulators maybe. I think I'm past that step where I'm gonna need them. There we go.
How is your streaming going?
It is going well. We just started streaming. We're about, what, 15 or so minutes into it. Did have a few technical difficulties kind of getting started, but overall, everything's good. We just covered our gear and talents. We're going to be continuing our adventure. Whoa, there's a portal back there. Oh, somebody made it back there. I'm just kind of getting it started. As far as what are we going... Oh, I don't want to sell that. I want my linen cloth. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need my linen cloth for engineering. Everything is going well. We're about to take off and head down to Ratchet and continue our adventure. If I could get a group for Wailing Caverns today, that would be awesome. But we shall see. We're still level 19, so we're still a little bit low in comparison to Wailing Caverns. If we went in there right now, we may not make it out. So I might wait till about 20 to 22. Plus, I don't have all the quests yet for that specific area. We're gonna fly on down to Ratchet. Okay. But yeah, everything is going well. If anybody has any specific questions, definitely drop them in the chat there. We're not going to be doing any RFC today, so let me go ahead and back in the chat, remove.
Since when have you been playing this game?
Like World of Warcraft as a whole. I started playing World of Warcraft, the game, in 2005 when it came out initially. It wasn't something when I first looked at that I thought I would be very interested in. I was actually in the military when the game came out, so I went into the military in 2004. The game came out in 2005. I had just got overseas, and my buddy down the hallway of me in the barracks, he picked up this game and was like, "Dude, you have to check out this game. The graphics are intense. They're insane. It's such a good game." And I was like, I looked at the game, and he was sitting in Darkshore hitting a crab and killing it. I was like, this game does not look that good. I mean, I admit at the time the graphics looked amazing in comparison to anything that has that was out prior. But he slowly got me to play it. I went down to the PX and I ended up buying the game. We ended up playing characters together and leveling up. And so from 2005, I played it all the way up, like expansion from the Burning Crusades, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, and so on, all the way up until Mists of Pandaria. And then when Mists of Pandaria came out, at that time, I just decided, I played it for a short time, and it just didn't get my attention any further beyond that. Like, Mists of Pandaria is kind of where I decided, it stopped losing my attention, and I stopped playing the game as of that point going forward. It wasn't until 2019 when World of Warcraft Classic was re-released that I resubscribed to the to back to
Can you
World of
tell me
Warcraft.
about this game?
Tell you about the game. Everybody knows about World of Warcraft, but it's essentially just it's a gigantic RPG MMO game where you pick a class, pick a race, pick a class to play, and you level up from level 1 to whichever, collecting items, getting gear, training talent points, making yourself essentially just stronger in general. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pick up a few quests while we're here. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Ziz Physics and Samouflage. Did I get those? Did I pick up both the quests?
Hey, how you
Yeah, I
doing?
did.
LOL, today's kids will never understand what it's like thinking WoW graphics were peak. I remember being blown away by my PS2 graphics, haha.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, even PlayStation at the time. Like, some of the Mega Man games had really good graphics on them, I thought, for the time, like for PlayStation 1. I remember we all played Tomb Raider. What was Tomb Raider? Was that N64 or was that PlayStation? That was PlayStation 1. Yeah, PlayStation 1 Tomb Raider. I remember playing that. Oh, who died? Everyone in chat saying F.
PS1.
Yeah, PlayStation 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn in the lives that bind us. And let me see. We got a bunch of quests over here to turn in. Yeah, I mean, graphics have gone in... Wait, who died now?
What is your favorite game?
My favorite game would probably be World of Warcraft, honestly. I don't play a whole lot of games in general. So the games that I do play, right now I play mostly World of Warcraft. I don't play any other games at this time. Like, when I'm playing, I'm usually streaming. Other games that I have loaded on my computer, I have Minecraft. I did used to play and stream Minecraft for about 2 years on the hardcore side, so I streamed and played hardcore Minecraft. I did pick up The Forest, and then the expansion Sons of the Forest, or like the second, the second part of that. So, Yeah, those are a few games that I do play. We're gonna go ahead and turn in. And
All right.
How about yourself? Do you play any specific fun games? We're gonna go ahead and turn in Chen's empty keg, and then back here, we're gonna turn in Raptor Horn.
I'm level 59, by the way. I will probably ding 60 on my warrior tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice, Big Ape. I know you kind of got back into it, right? You were taking a break for a short time.
Glad I could help. Yo.
And there's some... Yeah, we're not getting any of those at this time. Let's see. But I did get a new cape. It's 3 stamina, so I can actually put that on. And I could sell that. Increases your strength by 4 and increases intellect. I can throw that one.
Since when have you been streaming?
I just started streaming once again in March. It was like late March recently that I started streaming. And I used to stream in the past, like in 2022, 23, but I fell down and ruptured my leg. So I have a huge scar on my knee, on my right leg, because I was out with my family doing a hike, and I fell down. I slipped, fell down, and ruptured my right leg. So all my quad muscles, I had to have surgery. So I stopped streaming for about a year and a half, and then just recently, as of March, started streaming once again. What is this? Tobacco? Oh, I think, yeah. Any favor from Mally? Information from Thrall? Okay. There's quite a few little quests in here. Let me go ahead and turn. Sell that. And I don't need that. And I think we're good. I like that guy. Look at this. Look at this paladin. Like the skin. Like the pirate skin. That's like all transmogged. Okay, let's see. Where are we heading at this point? Oh, we're headed up the hill. Okay, we're gonna grab a quest up this way. And we're gonna make our way almost like we're going back to the crossroads, but over here on the left-hand side, inside this house, there's a quest. I don't know if it's a custom quest, but we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions out here. Everything looks good. Yeah, if you guys have any specific questions, definitely drop them in the chat. Be happy to answer anything. Happy to answer it. Let's see what this guy has. This guy usually has some pretty decent stuff. So potions. I found a couple potions. 11.8. I don't need that. Okay, so we're good on weapons at the moment. I got a pretty good gnarly 11.6 damage weapon.
Why don't you upgrade your account?
Upgrade my account? What you mean?
What's up?
What do you mean?
Be good.
Clara Harper, what do you stream?
What do you mean by upgrading my account? Let's see. Respawn 25 seconds. Or Defender. We're gonna get a couple quests later on down south in this way. We're just not gonna head that way just yet. I think a lot of the mobs within this tower are, what, 18, 19, I think? Okay,
Clara
so
wants you to sub to her OnlyFans. Don't take the bait.
Oh no, I'm not. I would never do that. Let's see, what's your favorite game? Why don't you upgrade your account? Okay, so we're gonna take a flight path.
Unchallenged gaming, yet I think it's a bot.
Barrens. It could be a bot. Bots are really good these days, where they can ask a number of questions. Let's see, how's your stream? Since when have you been playing this game? Can you tell me more about it? Yeah, it does seem like a bot. A lot of the questions, they're almost like prompts in a way. How does it? Go ahead. They've had the account since 2022. We're on a flight path. We're flying back to Crossroads right now, real quick. I don't think.
Same 5 questions seen on some small channels as well.
Oh, okay. Yep. Boop. Okay. So we've arrived in the Crossroads. Let's see, I got a quest down here to turn in. Pretty sure this is the Consumed by Battle. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn in Lost in Battle, not Consumed in Battle. So we're gonna go ahead and turn in Lost in Battle.
For the Horde.
And now at this time, we're gonna head up north and do a number of quests. We're gonna knock out the Serena Bloodfeather. We're gonna knock out the Venture Coast Shakedown, Ichiyaka, and then the Miner's Fortune. So we're gonna be heading up north and be knocking out a few quests up that way.
Sometimes they ask for your favorite color, how was your day, food preferences, and something about pets.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Wish I was faster. Like right now, we're going at 8% faster speed right now, which is, it's still something. It's better than nothing. Okay, so Shagu chat. Let's go ahead. What's on my list? I got nothing on my list. Let's go ahead. We're gonna be looking for Wailing Caverns. So Shagu chat. Highlight. Wailing Caverns. Okay. So if I could get into a
Bruv,
Wailing
there's
Cavern
nowhere to rush.
Rush, rush, rush. Oh. For real. That is the good thing. I enjoy Classic for that slow and steady pace. If I wasn't playing, you know, I'm even playing slow and steady as a mod. So I already get 50% less experience when fighting mobs. I enjoy the leveling experience. I'm one of those guys that just enjoys running around, doing quests, exploring the world. Although I've pretty much explored the majority of World of Warcraft, there are a couple areas that I haven't been to. I would like to try and swim all the way down to the bottom of Silithus. I hear that there's a cave down there, on the bottom portion down there. I just haven't been that way. But I do hear
Grouping
that
soon, or are you planning to ditch the dungeons? Oh, you ended up going slow and steady on the warrior. That's crazy, dude.
Yes, I did do slow and steady on the warrior. But I think for level 19, I did have 18 hours played to level 19. But I'm at one day, 4 hours played. That's because I spent about 2 or 3 hours just focusing on leveling up my mining and leveling up my engineering. So if I hadn't focused on that, I didn't want to do that in the middle of the stream, because running around Blackstone Island, streaming myself picking up copper ore, I feel like that's a little bit boring. But I just kind of did that this weekend when I was working on some other stuff. I was working on my clips and stuff like that, so I was like editing my videos, and I'll figure I'll just do a little bit of mining.
With SSELLB always on PAR with his level and professions.
Yeah, that is true. As long as I take time to knock it out. That initial, like, the initial
Bro,
mining takes time. And
you warrior still.
yes, Warrior is still alive. What is up? Welcome into the stream, Lugat. Welcome in, welcome in. Yep, we are still alive. It's gonna be a little bit. We got a journey to go until level 60. We have some time. So right now we are going to be working on the quest called.
I like your background, bruv.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this. I had ChatGPT make it. I said, ChatGPT, my YouTube handle is Unchallenged Gaming. I stream World of Warcraft. I need something within a tavern-related background, you know, that has my name in the background. Can you create me an image? And then ChatGPT is like, sure. And it made this. It also made this one. Oh. Can I not equip it? Oh, now it works. So that one. That one. Yeah, I had to use this
Rest
one
in
for
peace,
a time.
graphic designers.
Yeah, ChatGPT is like, it's insane what I can do with ChatGPT. So I could have like the stream. So you don't even need, yeah, but I like this one. This was my favorite one out of them. I tried to ask ChatGPT to make like the fireplace glowing, but I couldn't get it to glow. But this is still a nice one here too. But yeah, less than 5 minutes, ChatGPT had these things put together for me. So easy, and it looks good.
Let us say it's sometimes okay for minor tasks.
Yeah, it's okay for minor tasks. I'm gonna start clearing my way. Whoops. I forgot if any of these guys run. I haven't played offensively in a little bit. Go ahead. Dude, I miss it so much. Come back. Ha. Okay, so the boss that I need is back there somewhere. I changed my key bindings around a little bit here. We're gonna spin around with them. I got some seer boots. That. Image up. Okay, so we're looking for Serena Bloodfeather. Oh, she died. Somebody picked her off here recently. Thought I had it somewhere else, but maybe not. And yes, we're still leveling a warrior. We did complete our 1 to 60 priests a few weeks ago. So now I'm doing the 1 to 60 warrior challenge. The warrior may actually be a little bit faster or slower.
Can you tank multiple mobs like a pally, or is it still single mob leveling for you? Not jinxing anything, but how many times have you actually died in a hardcore attempt before you got as good and confident as you are now?
I've died 4 times before on hardcore. I've died twice on my paladin, and boom, we hit level 20. Level 20! Copy that. So yes, we did hit level 20. Let's go ahead and put a point into overpower. So I have died. Who messaged me? Okay. Up. Warrior. I have died 4 times on the hardcore side. I died to my very first death. I died at level 22 on my paladin. The reason for the death was that I was doing the paladin quest in Westfall, and the paladin quest in Westfall was bugged, or may still be bugged. I'm not 100% sure. But when I did the quest to get my, I think it's like Fear Undead, there was like 10 mobs that swarmed all at once, so there's nothing I could do there. I ended up just dying. And then my second paladin, I went ahead. My second paladin, I leveled him up. I skipped over the quest until I think I was level 30 or, it was 30. This guy's going to try and steal the tag. But I was level 30. Oh, wait, no. I made it all the way. Yeah, my second paladin, I made it all the way to level 60, and he hit Immortal. And then my third paladin, like I found out that I really enjoyed hardcore. I don't like softcore as much. It's just the enjoyment factor is not there when either getting gear or getting, raid loot, and you just wipe so much. You die so often. Aww. And yeah, you can't really compete with the Druid's Boomkin. The Boomkin, the Fairy Fire, whatever it's called, will always win. Moonfire. Not much I could do to compete with tagging a mob against a Druid. So my Paladin died. I have to wait for this thing to reset. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I'm still not super confident on the Warrior. Like, I've came close to dying on the Warrior before, but the Warrior itself can only take on, at most, 2 mobs at once, because he doesn't have a lot of AoE yet. Now at level 20, I might get Sweep, but all of my abilities are single target. I can bleed individually targets, like I have to target each one and rend it, but that only bleeds them out so much, and I only have so many AoE abilities versus a Paladin. Paladins, they have their shield. They can put on Blessing of Sanctuary, which reflects damage back to anything that attacks them. Plus they have Retribution Aura. Plus they have Consecration. So by level 20, Paladins already have 3 things that are reflecting damage back at bad guys. Versus the Warrior, I don't have anything that reflects damage to an individual target or to multiple targets. All I have is Thunderclap, which takes Rage, which takes away from using other abilities. And I don't have Sweep yet, so I don't have any of that. But I have died 4 times on hardcore. One time, my very first hardcore Paladin died at level 22. My second Paladin, hardcore, I leveled him all the way up to 60, but I stopped playing him because it's just not as fun. Wiping out in dungeons.
Paladins are best AoE tanks then.
Yeah, Paladins are the best tanks in general. I feel like leveling phase, Paladins are the best. I remade a third Paladin, leveled him up slow and steady. He died at 59 while I was tanking inside of BRD. I was taking Golem Lord, Anchorforge Golem Lord. He got shocked and crit at the same time. I only had 3,000 or so life, so I died at 59 after having done, the whole thing on slow and steady. My fourth Paladin, he is hardcore. He is Undying 1. He's still level hardcore 60. Then once I leveled up my hardcore Paladin, I went ahead and made a hardcore Hunter. He leveled up 1 through 60, no deaths. Then I made a Druid, Undying 3. Undying 3 died at level 22, I think, or 24. He died to the, the Matriarch Spiders in Stone Talon Mountain. So I was doing the Egg Hunt quest, and I learned from my experience that if you're doing the Egg Hunt quest, when you pick up the eggs off the ground, run away, strafe away from them right away. Do not even hit the little spiders, because those spawn the Stone Talon Matriarch Spiders, and even as a bear, those things were doing 300 to 400 damage a hit. I died in just a matter of seconds. Like, there was nothing I could do. I tried to root it, and by the time I cast a root or got my Nature's Grasp off, I was dead. So my Druid, that was my third death. He died like 24 in Stone Talon Mountains. And then I made another Druid. I re-rolled my Druid. He leveled all the way to level 39. And then he died in Irathi Highlands up here. I was fighting a named custom mob up in the ruins up here. I think his name is General or Warlord something. And he does an insane amount of damage too. Where even as a bear, he chewed through my armor like super quick. And I ended up dying at 39 on my Druid to him. And then that was the last death that I've had so far. Then I leveled up Undying 3 again and made it all the way to level 60. And then Undying 4 was the Priest. And the Priest had no issues. Like, that was, I don't know, we had a couple close calls in the priests, but priests are so strong with their power word shield and stuff like that. They don't have too many threats. I feel like priests are actually really good. They can dot stuff up, they can fear, they can power word shield. They actually do have quite a bit of survivability. Go ahead and clear this stuff out for Serena. Die. Pummel. But I did get my macros working a bit better now. I spent this weekend leveling up my professions and fixing up my macros to kind of be at the best that they can be. We'll cover macros here in a bit because I feel like I got a good amount of I got some good macros. We're gonna go ahead and take this last one and then I'm gonna bandage up. Okay, we're good. We'll bandage up and then we'll wait for Serena. She should be the next one that spawns. So in terms of macros, I went ahead and removed the macro that rends first and then begins to sunder. What was happening, I noticed inside of RFC when I was tanking the dungeon, when I would go up to like an elemental and I would try and rend it, it was immune. So instead of skipping, like instead of noticing that the target had been rended, it wouldn't notice, like the rend wouldn't apply to the target, it was immune. So it continuously spam rend. So I don't want to run into that issue. So instead I made a few different macros. So I have my number one in my battle stance is my go. Full stacks of thunder. And bam. Serena is defeated. Okay, let's go ahead and mount up. And we're gonna head to go get a quest called... Oh no. I don't have a quest to turn up. I don't think I have quests that have me to... Nope, I may have already. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna go ahead and go do the Venture Coast Shakedown quest. And then as far as macros go, I'll go ahead and cover them here. I did post them in my Discord server because they go. I can't obviously paste them in chat, but I'll go ahead and cover each one individually. So my first one is the battle stance one. So it's just going to do my auto attack start. It's going to cast overpower. If it has the option to use overpower, it'll use it. So it's spammable. It's only going to use overpower if the option is available, and then else it's going to cast sunder armor. So all this macro is doing is just checking. It's going to auto attack. It's going to check if overpower is available, and then if overpower is available, then it's going to overpower. Else it'll just go sunder. In my defensive stance, kind of the same macro. It's just going to auto attack. It's going to check if revenge is available. If it can revenge, then it'll revenge. Otherwise, it'll just sunder. My next macro is in its battle shout demo. So it'll check if my battle shout is up. If it's not up, it'll cast battle shout. Else, if it is up, then it's going to cast demoralizing shout. So it's just a spammable. I won't cast multiple. Hey, welcome back, Bram. Welcome back into the stream. The battle shout macro is just checking to see if I'm buffed with battle shout. I'm back. Said hi. Otherwise, yeah, it's just gonna check for battle shout. If battle shout is not up, it'll cast it. Else, it'll cast demoralizing shout. Let's see here. And then I have a battle shout thunderclap, so it'll just check if battle shout is up. If it is up, then it'll just thunderclap. Because I prefer using battle shout over thunderclap and all that, or demoralizing shout. Let's see. Other macro is my defensive stance. It's my heroic strike. So it's gonna auto attack first. It's gonna be checking if I can use revenge, and then it's gonna heroic strike. And then same thing.
Face red heart shape, face red heart shape, face red heart shape, face red heart shape.
Yeah. There should be a quest over this way. And then I love your video.
I love your videos.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I found a client mod called Super WoW and it made macros a lot easier. It shows tooltips automatically and adds a lot of quality of life features that were added to the game in later expansions.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have heard of Super WoW. I found a mod, client mod called Super WoW. It made macros a lot easier. It shows tooltips automatically and adds a lot of the quality of features that were added in the game in later expansions. Yeah, I don't know, tooltips. What do you mean by tooltips? The macros themselves are not too bad. I think I use super macros. That 10, yeah, it's 10.
And I like the game.
Yeah, World of Warcraft is a fun game. If you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend checking it out. We're playing on Turtle World of Warcraft. It's a private server. So if you are looking to get into World of Warcraft and have just been kind of putting it off because of the cost of the monthly fees, Turtle WoW not only gives you better experience in the World of Warcraft Classic, it's completely for free. Just sign up for the account, download the client, and you can get started. Enjoying the mysteries of Azeroth. Okay, so we're going to be heading over. I'm going to go ahead and turn in the quest called the Cephalophlage, or whatever it's called.
It also adds the sparkles to loot items that can be hard to find for gathering quests.
Oh, I did not know that. Really? It adds a sparkle too? Why? We're gonna knock out the Venture Co one since we're right over here. What do I gotta do here? Venture Co, where is it? Venture Co, down. I gotta take out some mercenaries.
Yeah, it's incredible. You should check it out.
Yeah, that's a really nice addition right there. If it adds the sparkle to stuff on the ground, does it add it for like Urbian and all that as well, or no? Even against level 14 mobs.
Yeah, gathering nodes as well.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I just don't like changing up my clan a whole lot, but I think if I can get... If it's that beneficial, I'll probably check it out. So I need drudgers and mercenaries. Let's see drudgers. I thought there was another quest back here that I had to defeat this guy and get his key, and then use the key over here. Oh, it's Cephalophlage. Okay, hey. No, I'm doing that one, right? Oh, I can turn it in. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Overpowered crit, 116. Come on, finish him off. Okay, so I talked to the control panel. Oh, 2 misses in a row. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in the quest called Camouflage and pick up part 2. Now part 2 has us defeating an opening up these valves, right? Yeah. Bam! Overpowered crit. 132. Okay, so now I'm on Cephalodge, and I gotta go through here and open up the valves. On here. And back here. So it would make all this stuff sparkle. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason to check out Super WoW. I kind of put it off. I did watch a video on the process, but I feel like they didn't explain it too well. I'll have to go check out the page. Or maybe, is Super WoW available through the new client? Through the Turtle WoW launcher? And then we're going to go ahead and turn it back in. And then accept part 3. And then part 3 is taking out the guy in the house. Yeah, now I remember.
Yes, the launcher fully supports it.
Oh, good night. I'll have to check it out. Level 13. Like, these guys are not too challenging, but for whatever reason, it still hurt. And Sniggles. Anchor. And he's gone. Okay, so we got the console key. There's nothing else inside of here. All we gotta do is head back to the console and turn this quest in. So we're gonna go turn in part 3, and I think that ends this chain. The Camouflage part 1 was turn it in, part 2 was turning off the valves, part 3 was getting the key, and then, oh, we get a part 4, which is return a ratchet. Okay, so we're good here.
I mainly got it to enable a threat plate mod for tanking so enemy health bars turn green if I have threat on the target, but then I realized it came with a bunch of quality of life features as well.
Yeah, I've been kind of putting it off because I figured I'm going to get really used to Super WoW, and then the Unreal client is going to come out. But I thought that was supposed to come out like late 2025 or early 2026, and then I'll be stuck wanting to stick with Super WoW just because of how good it is in comparison to maybe the Unreal client, but the Unreal client might have a lot of that stuff built in too. Go ahead and see. I'm gonna go ahead and got this guy. Yeah, so anytime overpowered procs, it automatically uses them. Oh, I got some shoulders. Nice, check out that. My very first male shoulders. No level requirement on these things. Look at this. No level requirement. That's awesome. No level requirement. Level, male shoulders. No level requirement. That's big. I haven't seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen a pair of shoulders with no level requirement. Sick. Yeah, that's really cool. Like a level 1. Why are these guys running this way? Who are they chasing? Oh, I didn't even see a rogue running that way. Oh, there he is. Looking for more Wailing Caverns 3 DPS 19 plus. I wouldn't mind doing Wailing Caverns, honestly.
I think the Unreal client is going to have all of the quality of life features that classic retail has and eventually allow us to use classic add-ons.
That would be nice. Wait, I don't have it enabled, do I? Oh, my kappa. There we go. And he bled out. Ah, ha, ha, ha. The orc body thump. Now, in this area, we just have to do the Venture Coast Shakedown. Which is just taking out mercenaries in the drug journey. I thought there was another quest. I didn't see it on... I ran by there where I thought there would be the one quest. There's supposed to be an ignition quest. But I ran by the NPC that should have the quest and I didn't see it.
I think Turtle is actually using the TBC client, but they capped it at 60.
Oh, yeah. Potentially, yeah. They've done a lot of stuff. Like, Turtle WoW has changed a lot since I started playing the game. I think I started playing like 2020, 2021. Yeah, they want DPS, but they're not inviting me. I guess they probably don't want plate. I think that's what it is. I got a scroll protection. That don't need a potion. That I picked up a scroll of spirit.
I highly doubt they are using the TBC client. They wouldn't have needed to do a second round of class changes if that were the case.
Well, the class changes is just oh, there's 10. That had to do with just fixing up the talents themselves and stuff. Regardless of the client, I think they would have just had to do changes. Because the class changes in the past weren't fixed. Like, class changes were okay, but they were not optimal. I think everyone was making suggestions to try and improve the gameplay across different classes. Like Druids, Boomkin, and Feral was not, Feral was okay, but it wasn't that great. Boomkin was complete trash. Discipline were complete, trash. Prop Paladins were broken with the Judgment Taunt. That was such a dumb thing to have. I need mercenaries.
YOLO.
YOLO! You only live twice. No, you only live once in this game. Yep, that is true.
Hi.
We are playing World of Warcraft YOLO mode. YOLO. That should be my next title of my stream. World of Warcraft YOLO mode. What do you mean YOLO mode? Well, you only live once. Okay, so I need 6 more mercenaries. Any mercenaries this way? I don't think so. There's quite a bit of people over this way. It's just kind of hard to find specific bomb tags. And let me make sure you pop back over this way. Good luck on your adventure. Okay, got that question. And soon, welcome into the stream. They said, yo, hi. I thought they had said YOLO. They said hello. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Okay. If it pops over into my other chat. No, that one doesn't pop in. Oh, there's mercenaries up here. Oh, there's a mercenary. Oh, it is working there. Okay. Hey, hey. Okay, no, that worked. Okay, so I can just keep this window open. Okay, we're at 5 out of 10 of the mercenaries. We're gonna make our way up in here. We don't want to go all the way to the top. One of the hardcore things that happen here is people enter the sludge. Oh, they took out that mercenary. And they go all the way to the top. Now up here, there's a named mob forming grills who stays inside this house up here. He spawns these little tinker bots that are just insane damage. Each one, like the little sheep explosives, are level 30. You're level 20, and he spawns level 30 sheep. And each explosion, I think, does 400 or 500 damage. You're gonna see a lot of hardcore players either die to a sheep explosion that's level 30, or they're gonna die to forming grills. So that's what happens here. Oh wait, there's an officer down there. Overseer. I don't think I need him for a quest. Overpowered. Okay, so now stuff should be respawning here. And pull the trigger. Welcome into the stream. Pull the trigger. Playing some World of Warcraft today. Is anyone out there playing? I know what Big Ape Gaming was level 59 on hardcore. They're about to hit level 60. Is that going to be your very first hardcore level 60 or immortal player there, Big Ape? Oh, there's a mercenary.
If you were a turtle admin, is there a class change decision you would have liked to see implemented, or a change you disagreed with that you would have done differently for any of the classes?
Looking at what has happened now and kind of looking, the only classes that I'm familiar with are the ones that I've played as. I had made suggestions in the past for paladins, but a lot of the suggestions that I had made were actually kind of implemented into the game. They moved around talent tree options for the Retribution Paladin. They improved the mana regeneration a lot. They improved the taunt. I forgot what I had suggested to fix the taunt, but I liked their method. Like, they gave players Hand of Reckoning. So that was a really good fix. I don't see anything wrong with paladins in general. Like, right now, paladins are very strong. So I think they did really well on paladins. I think at first, players were a little bit surprised by the changes, but I think it's worked out well. Priests, I think priests are super strong now. I think the only thing that could be improved is probably vampiric, vampiric embrace on Shadow. I know a lot of Shadow priests do not like that cast. It's kind of, you know, oh, there's a quest over there called Ignition. Oh, that's the escort quest. Gotcha. A lot of priests still do not like that vampiric embrace takes a cooldown, like a cast time. It kind of takes away from the gameplay. Let's see here. Druids. I feel like druids are pretty strong. A lot of druids still don't like the fact that in certain raids you have to bleed the target in order to maximize your DPS, and bleeds can't be applied onto elementals. So, I know a lot of druids are advocating that if a target is immune to bleed, it should still apply some sort of a debuff so that they would get the full effect. Hey, wait. Oh, I have to get the key from Overseer. Oh, okay, gotcha. Now I gotta take out the Overseer guy. Now I need to go find the name mob that was here earlier. So Pharaoh Druids can still be improved on. Discipline priests are fine. Priests in general are really strong outside of Shadow. Like, Shadow is actually second best now to Discipline. Discipline priests are very much more reliable in terms of, you know, damage. Oh, there he is. Let's see. And then warriors, I don't have much experience on warriors. So, yeah. So paladins. Oh, they already started it. I don't think I even got the key out of that guy. Oh, it's a key upstairs. Hold on, I gotta look at the quest. Oh, it's in the control room. Okay, so I have to go upstairs. So I do have to go upstairs. We just have to be careful for the name mob. So let's see. Paladins are paladins are fine. Druids could be improved on the feral side. Priests could be improved on the shadow side. Punchers in general are super strong. I think punchers are in a good place. Both, you know, range and melee. They do pretty well. I've never played Survival Hunter, so I don't have much experience on that end. But from what I've seen, Survival Hunters can clear Karazhan 10 by laying down traps and, like, you know, playing around. Like, the mechanics of a warrior, hunter, make it so you can actually solo a ton of content by just kind of bugging it out. Oh wait, where's this thing at? You should die. Okay, so it's on top up here, but where? Oh, is it off a named mob then? Must be off a mob. Upstairs, get the key. But where upstairs? That is the question. Let's see here. I'm looking for the ignition key. It's off. Dropped by Supervisor Lugwizzle. Okay, so I have to defeat the Supervisor. Let me speak to the Supervisor. I gotta chill here for a minute and wait for the Supervisor to appear.
Do you think any classes are a little overtuned? I heard a couple people say among tanks that paladins and bears have surpassed warriors now.
I wouldn't go with surpassed. They're just on the same level. Like, paladins and bears were complete trash in the past. Like, warriors were the best tank in the game. I don't, you know. He's probably going for it too. He went in there and missed the tag. That's hilarious. Hey, come back. Got my key. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, warriors have held the spotlight for years. So they have to kind of finally share the spotlight, and they're not enjoying not being number one. Similar in DPS. Warriors have been the number one DPS in the server for years and years and years. And now they feel kind of threatened, I feel, when another class can do as well as them. But it still takes a lot of gear to do what a warrior can do without as much gear. Warrior can tank with their 0.5 set completely fine, whereas paladins can't really fully tank raids until they get into tier 1 and stuff like that. Or some decent, like, BOEs. We're gonna wait for this, this escort quest to respawn, and then we're gonna work on that. But there's nothing wrong with warriors. Warriors still have the most cooldowns. They still have the most abilities in terms of survival skills. They got what, shield wall, whatever the other ones are called. Yeah. Like paladins, they only have their what, 2 or 3 minute cooldown. One as a as like an oh shoot button, right? Warriors, they go swap defensive stand, and then they hit their shield break. They can pop. I don't have the abilities yet. I forgot what they're called. They basically give yourself a whole lot of life. I forgot what they're all called. But paladin, warriors still have a lot more cooldowns and button mashing than what a paladin does. I like paladins myself. I've always enjoyed paladin tanks more. Like, as a paladin player, I've always enjoyed paladin tanking a lot more than a warrior tank. This is my first time really playing a warrior and playing as a tank. I did horrible in my RFC dungeon. Like, I'll be honest, in the middle of the dungeon, like, I didn't know. I was still learning all my buttons. I didn't know what to hit. I thought I was, you know, I kept swapping stances, and I don't know. I wasn't doing a really good job tanking. In comparison to a paladin, paladin tanking is easy. You know, you don't have to swap specs. You don't have to swap stances. You just, as a paladin tank, you just run in. You judge one target to get threat. You holy strike the other target. You drop consecration, and all. That's all. You start hitting your target with holy strike, and well, judge of wisdom, I guess, would be the thing now. But paladin tanking is easy. I guess as a warrior, you don't have to charge in there, but I guess being able to like charge in. Blade him. He'll die. Hey. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da. See, now it's working. Mr. Kappa's back. Support the channel if you'd like. Not a big one. Slicey. And he's down. Okay, this guy should spawn shortly. Okay, so we joined a Wailing Caverns group. So there are a couple quests within Thunderbluff I need to pick up. Serpent Bloom, I had to pick up that one. I thought there was another quest in Thunderbluff that I had to pick up. That's for the weapon. But there's one in Ratchet. I gotta pick up the one on the coast. Or the Port Bon Bleu or whatever it's called. There's a couple quests above Wailing Caverns. Where's the main Wailing Caverns quest? Oh, it's the pond one. It's related to the Stagnant Oasis. I have to go do this one. Where's this at? Okay, so I have to go do the Stagnant Oasis before I can do Wailing Caverns. So I'm going to do this escort quest. I'm hoping really quickly. And then I'm going to go knock out Ichiya. Oh man, I have this cat's eye as well. Oh, I mean, this isn't a long escort quest. It's just taking a long time to respawn. Not even a long one. It just goes to like right there, and then it's done. Should hurry up and respawn. It says ignition, 6-minute respawn. It's been close to 6 minutes now. Yeah, if you guys are checking the stream out over on YouTube, I do have some links down in the description down below. If you guys are stationed in the States, who died? 45, dang. If you guys are stationed, not stationed, if you guys live in the States, there's a couple items down below. If you'd like to sign up for either Venmo or Cash App, by using the links, you guys can get $5 by signing up. There's also SoFi investing and SoFi money. If you guys are located in the States, I don't think they work outside of the States, but if you're looking for a high yield savings account, SoFi Money is a great platform. It offers a 3.8% APY. There it goes. Let's go ahead and turn it in. And then SoFi Investing, I am doing a $1,000 investing challenge right now on my other channel, Brent. With investing, Brent Investing on the Go. We're doing a $1,000 challenge. So right now we're on the 3rd week of the challenge. So every week on Monday, we're depositing $25 into our SoFi Investing account and growing it over the next 52 weeks. And the reasoning for that is there was a survey done. Like, they surveyed 1,000 Americans in the States, and they found out that 60% or 2/3, 2 in 3 Americans do not have $1,000 saved up for a rainy day fund. So I'm kind of doing the challenge to kind of help people who have not otherwise invested, either in themselves or just don't have a savings, to start up a savings account or start up an investing account. And just by investing like $25 on a weekly basis, that's either, not going out for coffee, not going out for lunch, one time in the week, not doing some sporadic purchase in the store, right? And every Thursdays we're doing updates. We're kind of showcasing how much we've invested, like how much we've actually deposited into the account, and then what is the value. So last week was week 2. We were at $75, but with capital gains, I think we were at $77.36 gained within the 2 weeks of the challenge. So this week we added another $25 on Monday. So the account is probably over $100 now. I haven't checked it. That's my video tomorrow, so I'll probably do it tomorrow after the market closes. Yeah, this is a really easy escort quest. Oh, okay. They'll die. Oh, okay. Really easy escort quest.
Time is money, friend.
But where are you going, yo? But yeah, those are some of the challenges we're working on. The challenges. My goodness, you guys don't want to stop spawning. Okay, so who's tanking? Oh, the Paladin's tanking. What level is this Paladin at? 22. Paladin. So there's 2 groups right now forming up. There's our group, the Vendetta group, and then there's another group with the Ons. They're looking for a heal and DPS. Wait, what's going on? Looks like we're out of the woods at. Wonder what this does. Okay, so, and there goes our last. Dang it, I don't think I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna do Wailing Caverns again, so I'm not too close. I don't care too much about getting all the quests done at the moment. Right now, it's just about getting in there and getting some experience. It's gonna help out the slow and steady stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and just knock out Ichia real quick and then Hearth down. Let me see. Where is everybody at? Oh, the Haunter's way over there. We got time. We got time. You can't catch me. I'm on my mount, said this guy. Wow, I was actually kind of kidding that my mount speed would, wouldn't be able to make it away from him. Oh, he got me. He got me. There we go. Fine. Okay, so we got our group put together. We do see that there's a hunter that is way over there by Westfall. So he looks to be flying down. I'm not sure if he's flying down towards... I mean, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and knock out this quest over this way called the Cat's Eye, the Miner's Fortune. This is everyone's most hated quest in World of Warcraft because it has a 5% drop chance. You could spend 10 minutes here, you could spend 20 minutes here, you could spend 30 minutes here. Honestly, you could spend quite a bit of time leveling in this, taking out things in this area. Working a paladin, level 20, learn ranks of Holy Strike or Sugar Strike. Okay, so we're gonna knock out this quest. How many bad guys do you think we'll have to take out to complete this quest? Every one of these guys has a 5% chance to drop it. I'm gonna go with 12. I'm gonna try and give myself a pretty good number of 12. Well, these guys are level 8. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna make sure that we hamstring. I'm gonna miss my hamstring. Yeah. So 1. 2. Someone else is here. 1.
Actual Blood Rage before the charge.
Actual Blood Rage before the charge. I got a Blood Rage after the charge, but I wanted to kind of build up a little bit. Yeah, I usually Blood Rage during the charge, because then you get that whole rage going up. But I was a bit bad there. I'm improving my warrior skills. It's slowly improving. Slowly making improvements. We're good here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him out a little bit. Spin him around, wing clip. Or, I always call it wing clip. I'm so used to the
Troll S
hunter.
Blood Elixir would be perfect right now.
Yeah. Elixirs, like that stuff is really good. Huh? Pull them out of there. Oh, there goes my mouse. There goes my... Use it. Well, do you guys still hear audio? Because I don't hear any audio. I don't hear a dang thing out of my headset. Okay, well my headset turned off. Okay, hold on a second. Now it's back on. And connected.
Sounds fine.
Oh, it sounds fine? Okay. Well, I lost my in-game audio. Anyone have Trapped in a Nightmare? I don't know how many guys we're at now, but I'll have to restart my client before we go into Wailing Caverns, because I lost all my audio. And playing with the audio sucks. I will be honest there. Come on, I'm hoping I can knock out this quest before we have to get down there. Because my hearth is Crossroads. So here, chat. Sounds fine. Well, that's good. At least you guys can hear it. I can't hear it.
Perhaps you pressed Ctrl S by accident.
Maybe. Let me go ahead and check my settings real quick. Nope, sounds are enabled. I think my headset turned off on me, and when I turn it back on, if my client was already up, it doesn't. Let me kind of bring it up. I have to restart my client before we go in the Wailing Caverns. Don't run away from me. Yeah, you can see how many bad guys we have to take out here. It's a single item that we're after here.
Well, better restart it at some safe place then.
Yeah, as soon as I hearth back, I'm going to go ahead and restart my client real quick. I'm hoping I can get this quest done. Because otherwise, it's a really far path up here again. You know, this is like the top northeast portion of the map of the Barrens. And you don't ever come up here unless you have this quest. Because there's no other quests up here for this area. Let me see where everybody's at. Yeah, he's still down in Booty Bay. He's down in Booty Bay. So I got a little bit of time. I probably got like 5 minutes or less. Because he's going to take the boat across the Ratchet and then got to run.
But there are.
Bandage up again. Yeah, there are other quests up here. There is another quest up top. Take out the named mob. I don't have them though. Lag. Oh wait. Oh my goodness.
Some named mob, then you have a manual to assemble.
You guys want to take some of these? Because otherwise, you guys can take. I'll take out this one.
Boss Copper Plug.
Boss Copper Plug. Oh yeah, yeah, up top. I don't have that quest though. I don't know where that quest is from. Always check your surroundings. Yeah, I got hamstring there by that guy. Thanks. That could have been a tricky situation. I would have had to definitely use the potion there if I didn't have them there. Oh.
I think it's from Spark Water Port.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. That was the quest I didn't pick up before coming this way. Yep, that makes sense. 3 stamina, I don't need those. Yeah, there was a quest over in Sparkwater that I had dropped because it's like that's a quest I'm not going to be doing anytime soon. Okay, he's still waiting for the boat. Dang, yeah, this quest is an annoying one. I've already
There was
cleared out
also some follow-up from Powder Town, if I'm not mistaken.
Powder Town. Powder Town. Powder Town. Is Powder Town in Stone Talon? Where's Powder Town? I'm not familiar with Powder Town. Doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head.
Or it's the other way around, can't recall right now.
Can't think. Oh, there's somebody else in here. Oh, Raptor. Oh, it's a hunter. Hunters do really well in here. I think we're safe to charge at it. Famous last words. I think we're safe.
Powder Town is a new settlement in Stone Talon Mountains.
Oh, it is in Stone Talon. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That's over here. Oh, okay. That's a ways away then. Uh-oh. Ah.
Just northwest from the entrance to the Charred Vale.
Oh, there's another troll. Back this way. Yeah, I've done quests there on my druid. But you gotta really go deep in the Stone Talon Mountain for that area. Yeah, because you gotta go through the Charred Vale, and those guys can be like level 24 to 27, I'm pretty sure. You gotta be at least, 25, 27 to get through there. Because there's a lot of those fairies, crocs, and all sorts of stuff in there. I don't know if we're gonna get lucky with this item or not. Some people give up on this quest. Like, this is one of the most hated quests. It's such a low drop rate, and the quest reward for it is, I don't think it's really worth it. But we're here. I think I might just drop this and head down and just do Ichia. Come on. Nothing. Loop him this way, hamstring, and finish him. Oh, nothing. No, nothing. So Big Ape Gaming, how much further do you have until level 60? You were saying earlier you have less than a level to go. Oh, the hunter's already here. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Assuming you enter the Stone Talon from the Barrens at level 17-19, then proceed right to the Sun Rock Retreat and then follow the road up north. You shouldn't have too much of issues.
Oh shoot. My freaking hearth is Ogrimmar. Oh my goodness. I should train my level 20 stuff, but the group, I should have done this already, honestly. I was slacking. I'm that guy. I thought my hearth was Crossroads and I would be right on time, but instead my...
Oh, while you're at Orgrimmar, did you do the quests for Ameni Alor?
Yes, I did do the quest for the Alor, whatever. Yeah, I went ahead and showcased that new area as around level like 10, 11, because you get the reputation weapons, and I use those reputation weapons from level 10 to about 16 or 18 before I picked up some additional stuff here recently.
New troll area.
Yeah, it's not neutral. Oh, new troll area. I thought it was neutral. Yeah, it's a new troll area, super nice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and reboot my client. And there it goes, I can hear. Oh, reloading my client. Now I can hear the music in my ears.
Angles is hard.
Angles is hard. Angles. Ingles. Just the pronunciation of specific words. It's like, ah.
Especially for the MR robot.
Mr. Robot. I like the robot. The robot does a good job. It helps me like try and read or at least get every single comment. I could watch chat, but then I feel like it kind of distracts everything. I like being able to hear the player, like as if they're asking me the question themselves, so it's kind of nice in that way. Okay, so we're here at Crossroads. So let's go ahead and head over to Wailing Caverns. Well, this will be an interesting time. Level 20 going into the Wailing Caverns. We have a group. Looks like we have a level 22 Protection Paladin. We have a level 25 Hunter. We have a level 22 Priest, a level, myself, level 20 Warrior, and a level 22 Rogue. So all in all, the group seems much stronger than me. So I will probably end up being carried inside of this dungeon. Oh wait, my Shagu stuff reset too. I see that my Griffins are back in my UI. That's weird. My Griffins are back. Everything else stayed the same. I just see that my Griffins are back on my UI.
Man, I appreciate that it's a male voice at least, because female ones are all way too high-pitched, almost like you're trying to enjoy some flu-ridden harpies.
I think I have the option to change the voice, but yeah, this is the most of the voices that I could choose. Let me see here. It's Microsoft David. There's Microsoft Mark. There's Microsoft Zira, and there's Irving. I just swapped it to Microsoft Mark.
Mark, read this chat.
Oh my goodness. See, it just doesn't sound that good. Mark, read this chat. Okay, where is this? This doesn't sound so.
Peace, friend.
Peace, friend. I've been expecting you. Oh my goodness, I have too many quests. Tobacco. Drop that. Go.
Greetings.
Did you know you can jump into this cave through the edge of that skull on its left side?
No, I gotta change that voice, huh? Hold on, I gotta, yes. There's a bunch of options, yeah. Let's change back up to David. David sounds better.
Yeah, Mark is kinda meh, bring back Dave.
Yeah, it's an interesting time. Oh my goodness, there we go. I don't have any quests out here. So we should focus on this one.
Mount drop, let S go, fingers crossed.
There's a mount that drops inside of the Wailing Caverns? I know that there's a mount that drops inside of RFK. I know of the pig, but I don't know of another one. I think this hunter's gonna destroy us, like DPS wise. The hunter's insane. Oh, and he has the pet, the Ichia pet. Nice. Oh, it's a
Grown men with a beard playing video games. This generation is cooked. Yet they added one to Lady Anacondra's loot table IIRC.
Lady Androcondria. Oh, nice. I'll have to... I didn't know that. So it's a serpent. And we got Mark of the Wild here. There we go. Welcome into the stream, Jupiter and Earth. I think I've seen you in the chat before, maybe not. Welcome in, welcome in.
It should be a raptor of some sort.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, new stuff. Many LVL60s were farming it like mad past week or two.
Oh, okay. So it must be like, was it new in the recent changes? Oh, I'm in combat, can't charge it. Actually don't do a lot of the damage, right? Look at when I reset this meter. I think I'm mostly just here for...
Do you even press that Sunder armor?
Yeah, I press Sunder armor. Yeah, Sunder armor is macro to my number 1. So my number 1 macro, it checks if Overpower is available. If it's available, then it'll cast Overpower. If it's not available, then it'll just move on to Sunder. So you can see here, Sunder gets built up on the mob. So it does an auto attack. It starts auto attacking. It checks if the target, if Overpower is available. And then if Overpower is available, then it uses it. Otherwise, it'll use Sunder armor. So that's the macro. But yeah, I build up stacks on these guys, and then once I get my 5 stacks of Sun Armor, then I'll swap over to a Heroic Strike or something. Scratch.
Is it 112 Lua macro or you use some short syntax for that super macro?
No, it's a long macro. It's a 1.12 macro. So I don't think you could see it in my in this stream, but it's a pretty long macro. The macro is 194
Nice.
characters long. The hunter is carrying the group. Like, the hunter does so much damage.
Og macros are actually superior.
OG macros are super. OG, yeah, the original macros. There's a lot of good macros out there. Whoops, it is. Offhand for the priest, maybe. Yeah, this hunter is like melting them. the time I charge the target, like the target's at half health from. It looks like the hunter's doing 51% of the damage within here. Oh shoot, I'm in combat.
I have that one button macro for charge out of combat intercept if in combat macro so comfy.
Yeah, I'll have to do that one of these times. Well, I don't have intercept yet. So eventually I'll get intercept. But right now I just have charge. I don't have it macroed at the moment. I rolled a whopping 20 on that. And that sells everything.
Hold on a sec, I think I can send it to ya in DMS here if you need it.
I don't have I have it down in my Discord. I just don't have intervene yet. Whoops, I can't even charge. I don't have intervene yet, so I don't use the macro yet. Yeah, once I get intervene, I'll probably make the macro, but I don't have intervene yet. But super useful, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it, appreciate it.
Don't you feel like music is a bit louder now?
Oh, I didn't have it working before. I can turn down my master volume a little bit. I usually don't have my master volume turned up too high. Let me know if that's better. Let's see. Why can't I charge? How am I in combat from that far away?
Oh, now it sounds bearable.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, maybe when I reset my client, it resets some of the settings there. Why can't I charge? That's weird.
I mean, I like Wailing Caverns music, it's just sometimes way too loud in certain parts.
Okay, gotcha. Please, there we go. Could actually charge there. Interrupt. Oh, I didn't get the pummel. Battle orb. No, 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 let's the healer. There's the healer. Gotta protect the healer, protect the healer. Okay, he's got that one. Holy cow. Healer almost went down. Does he have Righteous Fury up? Yeah, he's got Righteous Fury up. I think he may have just got, that's a decent weapon, I don't know. I don't have an AoE taunt, but yeah, that was... Okay, it's all good.
Paladin slacking on his purifying duties, shame.
I don't know if it was... I think he got the one that got... I think the Paladin was the one that got slept. And when he got slept, all the threat went to the priest. But I don't know if the priest can dispel.
You will never wake me.
Pummeled. I don't know if the priest can dispel magics yet. Leggings of the Fang. Those are awesome. As much as I would like
Yes,
to need
priests
on
have
those...
dispel early on level 18.
Oh, okay. I should... Oh, I don't have the gem quest. I don't have the... I had the Deviant Hides. I got the Deviant Raptor. I don't know what this quest is. Slay Zandera Windhoof. This is like a new quest because I'm not familiar with this one up in the middle of this chasm. Oh, it is inside. Oh, it's inside Wind. No, I thought it was Winding Chasm. What does it show me? I don't know what this one's. It looks like it's a custom quest. I like doing dungeons and I don't mind them. The reasoning for the dungeons is that I get...
New part of the instance.
Oh, it is the new part of the instance. Okay. I get 100% experience in dungeons. That's why it's kind of nice in here. Oh, entered combat from so far away. But these guys might have... Oh, behind. Nope. And bam. You ever played hardcore there, Rauk? I know a couple of you guys out there have played hardcore, but I wasn't sure. Make a note. There we go. Up ahead.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. Oh, you have played hardcore? Oh, nice. Okay. Go for it. That one.
HC is so addictive you can't just play softcore after.
Right? It's so hard to go back to softcore. After, like, watching people die on regular softcore encounters. Almost this one. Oh no. I don't know why my taunt doesn't work. Why isn't my taunt working? Paladin's got it. It should swap stances in taunt. Huh. Unless my Shagu is broken. Shagu. Oh, it's all broken. all broken. Yeah, all my Shago stuff reset. That's not good. Ooh, 15 healing pants. Nice. Those are cloth. Yeah, nice. How did you get those? Oh, I pummeled the cast. These are paladin stuff right here, like the lashers. Nice. What's your favorite class on hardcore, Rauk? If you could only play one class on hardcore, what would it be? Oh shoot, wrong ability. wrong ability.
I love Druid.
Oh, Druid? Yeah, Druids are a lot of fun. Do you like the changes to Druid? Did you like Druids before the changes or after the changes, or? Like you've always enjoyed Druids? Bang. Out of 10. So now I think the new ways this way.
I feel like they overpowered all classes after CC2, but I guess since things change on Turtle way more often than they are on Blizzard, they might bring something they overdid back to where it should be.
They may have overtuned it a little bit, but it's still a challenge. Like, it's still challenging. And the mobs in general are overtuned compared to Classic. Whoop. I got the wrong one. Rats. The mobs on Turtle WoW are already a bit overtuned in comparison to Classic, right? Mobs inside of dungeons hit harder. That's kind of a known thing here on the server. That the mobs that are inside dungeons do hit harder than the traditional mobs.
True, I think they just buffed damage a bit too high.
Yeah, but I think they're just better. Whoop, pummel. Got it. We got a rogue and a warrior here. We should get pummels and kicks. Pummeling and kicking often. Yeah, there's a new area back here. One of the new areas. Yeah, the Centaur area. This is that one quest. Line of sight. Oh, I got into combat. Someone's gonna go to sleep here in a minute. Okay. Yeah, see, the paladin's asleep. The priest is not dispelling that. There it goes. There goes the dispel. I have to go with auto stance. Auto stance. I need that. Okay, I'm gonna at least they're gonna fight the boss right now. I'm gonna go ahead and reset my UI. I'm turning on my auto sense, my darken UI, and to hide my griffins. I'll fix the other stuff after this, because I was hoping that my UI would reload faster than it is right now. Auto stance allows me to taunt while in battle stance, and it swaps over to defensive stance for me automatically. Nice one. Oh, I'm way back here. Okay. Wait, where's the freeze? Take that, hummel. Oh, we had another one back here. Okay, no, we're fine. We'll take out this one.
By the way, there's a food why all could eat to entirely skip that sleep spell, but I doubt any of you still have it in your bags.
Wait, what? Sorry, hold on. I'll read the comment in a second because I didn't hear it all the way. By the way, there's a food you could eat to entirely skip that sleep spell. I don't think you have it in your bags. Yeah, I don't think any of us have
Scorpid
it.
surprise.
Oh, really? Is that a new one? Is it from cooking? The hunter's pet. Did he die? Got my training, my dummies there. Okay.
Nah, it's an old OG vanilla food available at Razor Hill.
Oh, I did not know that. That's pretty interesting. Food buff. Oh, we got aggro from the left. Yeah, look at these guys. These are level 23. So if you want to go into Wailing Caverns, hardcore. Whoop, that's pummel. Got it. It's funny that they added a brand new wing into Wailing Caverns that's actually higher level than the rest of the dungeon. Almost. And the boss is back there, level 23 boss.
This is our birthplace. You
Yeah, polymorph, sleep, gouge, intimidating, shout, or psychic scream. All those spells that break on damage are suddenly almost irrelevant due to Scorpid surprise food.
Oh wow. Nice, I'll have to go check that out. I did not know that. Orphan surprise food. And there's the head.
secrets.
Okay, so where is the quest? Complete. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Got it. What's the reward from this quest? Nothing shows as a reward. But it is a good experience. I'm about a bar and less than a bar and a half until level 21. That is why I love doing dungeons on slow and steady. It just makes so much sense. Where's the priest at? Where's this? Oh my goodness. What are we targeting right now? The slumber? No, targeting the fang. Stop the fang. Stop him. Yeah, we pummeled it. We stunned it. We just got to get those. We can't let the healer, anybody get to sleep. That would not be good. No bueno.
Slow and Steady was designed for people to actually go and get those chunky experience bits inside the dungeons.
Ah. I like dungeons. I've never steered away from dungeons as a whole. There's just dungeons I do not care for. I do not care for Nomer, and I do not care for Uldar. those dungeons can go away. I'm not a fan of either of those dungeons. They didn't make them good enough that I would ever go back into them. Oh, where are we here? I want to line of sight these guys, no? Oh, that was easy. I thought there was a tree back there, but I'm just seeing things. Thought we could pull these
Luckily,
guys back.
Turtle added Crescent Grove.
Yeah, Crescent Grove is a nice dungeon, but a lot of people skip. We'll go target the Fang guy. And we'll counterattack his heal, and then he's out, and then we'll take out the. Okay, then we get the slumber in this. Got a heal coming in. There goes my heal. We'll pummel this. And he's down. Leather 5 intellect goes to nobody unless the hunter wants it. Oh shoot. My thunderclap for nothing. Where's this guy going? You're by yourself there. Okay, I thought he had a lot more bad guys. No, don't get me in combat. I'm gonna get my charge on. Pummel. And level 21. Ding ding ding. Grats. Thanks. Caps. Okay, let's go ahead and put a point into our improved overpower. 2 out of 2.
Those T look like guys care about you charging in.
No, it's fine. I thought there was a chest over here somewhere, right? Maybe not. No, usually I stay out of combat and I can charge in after like the paladin engages, and then I could charge in like this. And then I'm able to build up my rage a bit and pummel. Boom, pummeled. Sometimes, for whatever reason, even though I'm a distance away, I still get in combat. Just combat by AoE combat. I'm actually doing the worst in damage, but that could just be because of my level. I don't know, my gear. The hunter is level 25. I feel like I'm playing okay as a warrior. Maybe I should swap to a two-hander weapon, but there's no difference right now between one-handers and two-handers. It's just the best item that I have right now, which is what I'm using. There is copper. I don't need more copper. I mean, I might need more copper for bronze, but...
Well, with the two-hander you'll have less mistacks.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. Whoa, I got feared. And I don't have Berserker. Oh, I don't. Kick, pummeled. Kick, pummel. Warriors are nice. Like, I put my, it's not Rebuke, but as a paladin, I used to have Rebuke on my button 4 button. Anytime somebody was casting something on my paladin, I'd always rebuke them with my side button. Nothing's on this priest. No, that's on the priest. Get that off the priest. Oh, I can't. I should be able to charge from here and then not aggro the boss. Pummeled it. And he's dead. Dead. I'm asleep. And it got dispelled. Nice. Go, 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 ninja, go, ninja, go. And charge pants, cloth, nice intellect and damage and healing. So that's a big win for the priest. Those are really good for the priest there. Oop, oop. I don't think I'll even bother with Rend at this point. Like, stuff dies so fast. So, Rend doesn't need to happen inside of dungeons unless it's on a boss. Oh, I got feared. Run away! Yeah, so unless I'm fighting a boss... got him down. Pummel, 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 bam, pummel. That's not bad. I don't know. Okay, come on. There we go. I'm missing the add-on that notifies people if I pummel, if my taunt misses or gets resisted. I thought I had that mod, but it may not be enabled. Because there is like a tank helper mod that notifies people if you taunt, if you missed your taunt, if something gets resisted. I just don't have it. I think I should be able to go squeeze through here. Oh my goodness, terrified. $18 out of 20 hides. I thought there was a boss. Yeah, there's the other room over there. We're gonna try and skip it. Okay, that was weird. Optional boss here, yep. Oh, fiery pan. Oh, we get a claw and AP. That would not be bad. No, I don't care. Is the evolving one like the kind of the focus here? Because maybe they split off like the Ongoro runs? Not 100%. all in all, I'm pretty happy with the changes, the ones that I've seen. The only thing I feel like could be better is Shadow Priests and Druids, of the classes that I've played, familiar with. And those guys hurt. I think I have to get behind these guys, because I think they do some sort of a cleave. And that was my bad. I think they do some sort of a cleave. Oh shoot. I do like this area here. This is a great job back here. Looks so clean. And now they're focusing on the Shambler. But I don't know. Is the focus on the Ictos? Is it on the... So there's no big difference in which one's got to go down first. Whatever. Oh, nice. Completed that quest. Nice, nice, nice. Take it. Oh yeah, my time doesn't even show. What time is it? 11:50. Okay.
My only gripe with new stuff they add is flat earth, unless it's a man-built structure, of course.
My only gripe with the new stuff is they added is flat earth. Unless it's the man-built structure, of course. Flat earth. Is the world flat? We never know. No, I did like that they gave each continent like their own time zone. So when you're traveling in the world from east to, from if you're going from Eastern Kingdoms to Kalimdor, it does feel like the Earth is round, because each specific zone has their own. The lurkers can't get us in the water, huh? Each specific zone has like its own time zone, so it's basically all as if you were on a. Oh, they got a quest. Abandoned quest. Oh, not that one. Not that one. I don't know which one I want to abandon. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I mean, when was the last time you seen a village road with an absolutely Play-Doh flat surface? It's simply unnatural.
Aberdeen? Oh, it's a Lions Queue. Oh. Okay. I got another pair of shoulders, some leather shoulders that require level 60. Which is cool. Surprised nobody wanted these cool shoulders. There we go. Charge in, emo, clap, and now thunder. See, now if I get close, I should be able to taunt. Whoopsie-daisy. Or just put my shield on. Oh, that's funny. I did not expect to get yeeted into the air. Where does this go? Oh, that goes back out. Okay. Yeah, it pushes us right back out on top of that one guy. Oop. We might be able to jump to the left. Oh wait, no, where are we? Oh shoot. Oh, he bubbled it. That paladin was quick on the bubble.
Have you seen that new addition in the Dead Mines?
Yes. With the harvesters, I think it's in there. Like, it's a harvester boss. Yeah, it's some harvester or something in there. I have seen that. Good bubble, grats. Now, the quest I was hoping to finish up in here was the Ravagers. I should finish up later on once we're making our way towards the last boss. I forgot this. Oh, I got in combat. Oh wait, kick it, kick it. I didn't have the rage. It's fine, he died. I guess inside dungeons, it just makes the most sense to just spam Sunder and then go for Heroic Strike, because at least I'm kind of benefiting in a way where I'm lowering armor down for the whole group. Versus if I bleed something, the target might die. Oh, okay. Spell the bet. Hey, grazie. Grazie, grazie. Pummel, 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 pummel. Great.
Yay Kong the Dinger.
Pummel, man, pummel. Wait, who's asleep? Reese is asleep. There we go. And 6 stamina boosts. I honestly would like those. And I don't know if I'm gonna get anything out of this place. I don't really need. They're good, but they're not that good. To the point where put my weapons back home.
Say how many add-ons do you run for this warrior?
Add-ons? I honestly do not know. Probably quite a few. I'd have to take a look. Specifically for the warrior, I don't think I have any running specifically for the warrior. Okay, here we go. But like I said earlier, I don't think I even have my taunt mist notifier and my taunt one activated. It's actually doing well. There we go, dead. Oh, nice shield. And it's a paladin shield right there. That's a paladin shield indeed. 11 block, 6 intellect, and 3 spirit. That's a good one. Whee! I think that's a custom shield, because I don't remember that one being in there. The Wailing Caverns.
Nah, this one is original drop.
Oh, is it an original drop? Wow. I did not expect that to have like an original drop that'd be beneficial to paladins inside of Wailing Caverns. Oh, I wonder which way we'll go. Will we go to the left? Oh, we're probably going to go to the beginning and start the escort. And then the escort might take us around. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen. We're going to start the escort. That way, the escort takes us around anyways to clear all those stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Well, shamans also wear shield, why no?
Oh yeah, forgot about them. I always forget about shaman. I'm gonna make a shaman one of these days. I've never leveled a shaman to 60 either. That'll be an interesting time, but shamans are super strong on the server. Why can't we start the escort? Restart. Oh. Lady Anacoda is missing. Oh, okay, we gotta take out Lady Anacoda. So that's the one over there, I'm pretty sure. Wait, how are you still alive? I do like that they make it really easy. Like when someone's casting like sleep or something, I thought I got that. Thought I got that. If they're like a druid, if they're like a paladin and priest duo, that's a really good duo for hardcore. Because as a priest, your favorite tank as a priest is a paladin.
Is there any background story lore, so to speak, for this warrior?
I don't have any at the moment. I did in the past design a game around an orc warrior. I just never finished my game. I was making a game. I was making a text-based adventure, text-based game for the Android store, and it was going to be called. Oh, I have it listed in my Discord. So the backstory. So let's go inside of Discord RPG. Information. Oh, Hero's Downfall. Okay, so I have a dev blog, and let me go ahead and look. Now this character isn't like a background lore, but I kind of got the idea from an orc warrior for my game. So I was going to be making a text-based adventure game where you're basically it's a. I'm trying to read what I wrote down here. Because I had game updates, dev blog. Okay, so here's the backstory. In Hero's Downfall, you play as an ancient orc, once revered as an old god, resurrected to reclaim your dominion over the so-called heroes. So you gotta navigate through the treacherous dungeon, starting at the base level of like level 50. So you wake up in a room, there's scattered bodies all around, and you notice that there's like a scroll of resurrection next to you, and you were like the last remaining warlord that was resurrected to take back the kingdom from the heroes. So as an orc warrior, you have to make your way up this dungeon, defeating heroes. So it's kind of like a reverse game, where instead of playing the heroes in the game, you're playing the villain, and you're defeating like classes like rangers, I've knights and stuff like that. I made a whole bunch of different classes. And then I got the game for the most part made. I was working on the dungeon system. It's basic. It kind of plays out in a way very similar to a card-based game, where every time you go up a level, it's an RNG effect where you're kind of drawing a card. Like, are you going to be going? Do you have access to go into a dungeon? Are you going to be talking to a vendor and like being able to buy items? Are you going to be into like a random battle encounter? But dungeons are really good to enter because you get gear. But I have never finished up a lot of the story behind it. But that was the idea behind the Orc Warrior. Basically, he's just an old, revered god who was resurrected to take back the kingdom from the heroes. Like, the heroes came, they killed off all the orcs, and had made their claim in the kingdom, and had lived there peacefully for years and years, but why can't I ever loot this thing? Oh, do I not have the quest? Ah, that's what it is. I don't have the quest for it. That's the blooming one, Serpent Bloom. That quest is in Thunderbluff. I don't have that quest yet. But yeah, that's kind of the idea behind the Orc Warrior. That's where I had that from. Oh, there's a lady. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting pull. I would have the hunter pull the left stuff first before running in. If we pull the left stuff, it'll be fine. If we pull this stuff here, or we could pull, yeah, there. Boom.
None can stand against the serpent
That works.
lords.
I have a pummel. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Great. Water. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of the backstory behind the warrior. And I made a bunch of devlog updates. I think I hit the channel on my Discord though, just because I stopped working on the project. Game design takes forever, and there's not a lot of like, it was just a good idea behind it. I like text-based adventure games, so that was kind of like the idea behind playing it or making it. But I should have released it and just did updates on it, like get it to a good point where, hey, it's working. There we go. The group says they don't like my sunders. They said your sunders generate too much aggro. I like how they waited to the very end. It was man. Oh, it was the paladin who said that. But sundering a target is good for everyone, especially since we're all physical people. There we go. Ba-da-bum-bum. I've never had somebody complain about sundering targets generating too much aggro. But is that a common thing on warriors? I feel like people would want aggro to be on a second target.
Hardcore mode is an ultimate roleplay if you think about it.
It is the ultimate. Yeah, it's one life. It's essentially what we are in everyday life. 100%. But I'm kind of going, oh no. I'm kind of going at, I guess it is the same in the same way. In the game that I made, he's an ancient orc. Oh wait, can I buy 6 of those leathers? How many do I need? I need 6 leathers. Can I buy times 6? Ferraria. Just take it. Sweet, and I got 2 tiger eyes in the bank. So I'm gonna make myself some flying tiger goggles. Awesome. Once I get back to the bank. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I did hit level 20 this episode, so we do have some unread mail from Slow and Steady Challenge. So we'll have to check that when we get back. Oh, I never set my hearth to crossroads, so I have to make sure that I don't hearth. Oh wait, I kind of have to hearth when I'm done with this dungeon, otherwise I have to fight my way out. Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum. He already has shoulders that are good. Dude, come on. Hurry up and wait. Join us on the adventure of a lifetime on our Heroes Challenge. Yeah, I think I have it on my YouTube channel here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys, or you're watching it over on Twitch. So on YouTube, I have a demo of my game called Heroes Downfall, and I kind of went over the gameplay of it. I should have released it. I think some people do enjoy text-based adventure games. I like text-based adventure games, but I also like RPG games with color. I started off with text-based adventure just because it was easier to implement, and then later on I could always add images into the gameplay to just make it more, engaging, exciting. But yes, the mechanics are all there. There's a new version of Atlas. Okay, we're about to rebuff our battle shout. Now this part can be rough.
Wailing Caverns.
Yes, Wailing Caverns. It can be tough. We'll go ahead and drag this guy into the concentrate. Go ahead and focus. And I'm not using Sunder anymore. Oh, I guess I was using Sunder on that target. not use Sunder, they said. This demo shout, demo. And boom. Boom, bada bing, bading, bading. Boom. There's another group looking for Wailing Caverns, people. Before I touch Wailing Caverns again, I'll be grabbing all the quests. Because right now, I only grabbed a few quests, the ones that were basically above the Wailing Caverns. Yeah, that was it. I didn't grab anything else. I just grabbed the 3 quests that were above the Wailing Caverns and then knocked those out. There's still a quest in Thunderbluff. We're gonna let him build up this generate. Right, yeah, see. I didn't use Sunder. Got slept.
Personally, I always try to do every dungeon at least once during my leveling journey.
Oh, nice. That thing I will need. I haven't needed anything in this entire dungeon, but if I could get this chest plate, that would be awesome. That's a huge increase right there. 13 strength, 5 stamina versus my chest, which is absolutely trash. Aw, dang it. The paladin got it. I got hooked. I wouldn't be able to use it for 2 levels anyway, so it's fine. Think so, gotta go. Looks like the majority of the people are actually going to be running out of the dungeon. That's... Looking for 4 more, take it easy. He doesn't have the shovel. He has a shovel weapon as well. So he has basically a best in slot weapon for a bit. Like, that's a nice... shovel is a really good weapon. My add-ons are going wild though. Go see my gatherer add-on. Oh, why it's tweaking out. Oh, gee. Over here.
I like when a server has a lot of people running dungeons.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the server for sure. And Wailing Cavern. Yeah, hardcore is always pretty good on dungeons. I've never had an issue really getting every dungeon that I want. Especially if you're like a tank class, like warriors, druids, paladins. You're always going to be able to get some group as either a DPS or as a tank. Oh shoot. Ring of Conviction. Oh, can you share this once? It could. That's why they came back out, so to get Port on Blue port quest. Yeah, so the hunter in that dungeon did 43% of the damage, essentially. The rogue was at 20%, paladin at 20%. Man, I was at a whopping 13% of the damage. So I'll have to see if my damage can be improved in the future as I get better weapons. As of now, it was trash. Druids, man, they could just spam Moonfire. It sucks. Oh, we got it. Bam, there it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. And get the 99-year-old port. And there we go, quest complete. Nice. That was nice and quick. Nice, quick, and easy dungeon. Stay alive. Okay. It went. I thought there was another way on the other side by the summoning stone that we could go up. I know for a fact there is. Oh wow, it's right over there. Okay. Well, I learned another way up. I wonder if they're like a friends group. It's kind of rare to see a whole group of alliance all working. Wailing Caverns, but I don't know. Maybe it's more common. Okay, so we're up here. We're going to go ahead and turn in a few of these quests. The one that we completed within Wailing Caverns. We do get a nice, terrible blue back piece that is complete trash. As a warrior, it gives us 19 armor, which is good, but I lose 3 stamina. So unfortunately, that's not going to be any better than mine. I thought there was a vendor over here. Go ahead and just vendor stuff on this guy. Wait, there's a vendor right here. A quick vendor. Maybe you want that vendor. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Good. Okay. Turn it in against the Cold War Dreams. Evia hides. I get a backpack, 10 slot bag. Yes, 10 slot bag is what I'm going to go for. And then here, 15 silver off the wand. I'll pick up the 15 silver from the wand and then vendor these items away. But I do get a nice bag. I have an 8 slot bag, a 6 slot bag, 8 and 8. I gotta get rid of this 6 slot bag. Gonna drain financially on me. We'll swap it there. And there we go. Okay. So we've officially cleared the Wailing Caverns dungeon. We're gonna go back into Wailing Caverns, just not anytime soon. I'm missing quite a few quests. We are missing quite a few quests. So I don't know if I want to run all the way up and do the Miner's Fortune, but I do have to go do Ichiaki. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and set my hearth to XR. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm gonna head up north.
Mail chest next run, I believe.
Yeah, that would be nice. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, but I still had 2 levels to go. That would have been a nice upgrade, but I couldn't have wore it anyway, so I'm still stuck with this cloth chest. Oh man, I'm still using a cloth chest, basically just 4 stamina on it. Then I'm using leather gloves. Oh, I do get a new headpiece.
Banshee armor.
Banshee armor? Yeah. Yeah, Banshee armor. I think I got this from a quest. But hey, it's got 3 stamina. It's better than I had in the past. I like life. I actually survived 1 encounter, I think with about 40 life. So that difference in stamina helped out a lot. And I don't know what's going on with my gatherer add-on, but it is spamming my combat log. Like insane amount. I'm gonna go set my hearth here and then disable gatherer.
I'm sure some blacksmith could make something for Yat.
Yeah, potentially. That is true. Let's see here. Quickly. Is there a bank here? Anybody got a bank? Anyone got a bank? Does anyone have a bank? Strength. I don't think I can afford a bank yet. No, I got 400 tokens. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bank. The good thing about hardcore, if you do end up using shop points, so every time that you level as slow and steady, every level 60 that you hit, you get 200 points, 200 points, 200 points. So eventually over time, you build up that balance if you haven't spent a whole lot, right? This is going to be my 3rd slow and steady character on here. The cool thing that I always like to get on slow and steady, or just hardcore in general, is the field repair bot, which I have, but the other one is the mule. I don't care much for the Kodo. If you ever had the Kodo walking behind you, it just stops. It goes boom, 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 boom. And if you have that out, it can be very annoying. So the mule is a lot quieter. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the mule. And the mule just ends up in your inventory just like that. You add it as a companion in your pet. Oh, I can't. I'm dismounted. So get dismounted. And then add it to my collection. Once it's in my collection, it gets added into my companion's bag. And as it's in my companion's bag, now I can bust it out just like this. And I have access to a bank. So I need 2 cat eye, which are here. And then I can toss in, I don't know what I can toss in. I don't need the linen cloth, I don't think, any longer. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up my inventory clean a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed. What's this quest over here? Arena Bloodfeather. I'm not worried about that at the moment. I got level 20 on slow and steady. I don't know if the rewards are going to be super useful. So I did hit level 20 earlier in the episode. The reward for slow and steady, level 20. Let's go ahead and open up this chest that says, Gradient's Traveler. I am Speedy the Turtle here to commend you your progress to level 20 in the slow and steady challenge. Your dedication to the journey through Azeroth is truly inspiring. Please accept this reward as a token of friendship. So I open up the box. So inside of the box we have 5 fashion coins, a treasure seeker's torch, which is complete garbage, and the black piglet. So boom, I could add the black piglet to my companions. I'll never see that thing again. And then I have the treasure seeker's torch, which honestly, I wish that the treasure seeker torch did more. I wish that it could be used as a fireplace, but unfortunately that was something that was in my suggestions, because as of now it is complete garbage. There's nothing to it. Once you've equipped it once and it becomes a transmog item, that's it. Like, there's no other point to it. You can't use it as a fire. It would be really nice if it counted as a campfire place, and it would give you like a spirit buff while being held in the offhand, or when you went cooking and you did cooking, it could be cooked. You know, you could cook your items when around it. It's a blue item. It's a slow and steady reward, but it's complete garbage. So usually
I heard you get some secret loot in a very dark dungeon.
Really? I don't know. I've always tossed it. On all my slow and steady characters, I've had, what, 4 slow and steady characters. I've always tossed it out of my bags. I've never kept it. Hold on real quick. I gotta disable an add-on real quick. This thing is spamming my... Look at this. Hold on, I'll show you. It's wild how much this thing is spamming. Can't see my combat log, huh? Wait, can you? That's weird. Oh wait, it's in the background. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Look at my this is my log over here. I'm having add-on errors after add-on errors after add-on errors. Like my whole general tab is just spamming with errors. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fix something real quick and then reboot my client. I not reboot my full client, but I'm gonna re-enable auto dismount, cooldown timers. Hide errors. That could be probably it. Taskbar, class plates, social colors. I don't know if I need much for tooltip details. Movable frames, which doesn't matter at the moment. I do like all these tweaks at the bottom on, and then hit OK. So right now we're updating Chagu advanced options. I would highly recommend, if you play with the vanilla basic UI, to download the Chagu advanced options, because you have a lot of options in here within, like auto dismount. So as soon as you get in the, as soon as you hit a button that would otherwise attack a mob or shoot a mob or use an ability, you would automatically dismount. Auto stance, super useful for a lot of classes, warriors. I wonder if that cleared up my... I'm not seeing the spam any longer in my general tab, so I think that might have cleared it up. I would like to sit in the tent, but I want to finish this up. I have about 30 minutes remaining of gameplay. I want to finish up these quests up north. But right now, we're going to head over, knock out Ichiyaki, and then head up. Oh, I didn't set my hearth.
Hi.
Yo, what's up, Bram? Welcome back into the stream. Third time is the charm, eh? So I didn't even set my hearth over here. That was something I told myself
I'm
I was
back.
going to do. I'm back. Welcome back. I just watched Terminator 3 yesterday, and I'm back. I'll be back. She'll be back. I'm back. So, Terminator 3.
I'm good.
Rise of the Machines. I think it's Terminator 3.
Thanks.
Rise of the Machines. I just watched it last night. You know, all they had to do was give AI read and write permissions, and Skynet took over. The government locked out the government officials, turned all the robots against them, and it was completely over. In a matter of hours, AI took over the world, sending out nuclear bombs. So it was a pretty crazy movie. If you guys
Person
have never
turquoise
seen
waving
Terminator,
speech.
Person turquoise waving speech. Hold on. Let me go back. Turquoise. Turquoise is blue, right? Let me see if I can make myself blue. Hold on. Blue. I guess I already have a blue shirt, but now I'm semi-blue. Or I can make myself green like an orc. Not really green. Bad. Bion. I just like the normal white. Just the white coloring. And okay, we're headed up north. We're gonna go take out the Ichiya. I got the horn. We got the horn.
Red looks best.
Summons. Red looks best, honestly. Look like an ogre. Urgh. Oh, it kind of makes it kind of like cozy from the fireplace behind me. Huh. Oh. Somebody chasing me? Oh, raptor? I'm not hearing the sound. Oh.
Yeah, fits the background.
Yeah, it fits the background very, very own. I like the red light in here. Pretty nice. My wife got me that for my birthday on Monday. So Monday, I took the day off Monday from streaming, and we went on an 8-mile bike ride. And then we had cake, we had pizza with my family, and then yeah, she got me some cool lights up and around the room. I'm gonna wait till this guy moves. And then we'll use our...
Did you know you could check what's behind you with Control Spacebar default key binding?
Hold on a second. You could spec Control Spacebar. Control Spacebar. I don't know that. It doesn't work on me right now. I can hold control and hit spacebar. It just makes me jump. Okay, that was an easy quest. Knocked out Ichiyaka. We picked up the... What the heck? We picked up the item. Oh, I was gonna make myself the goggles, the engineering goggles. Like, that was the whole point. Or who died? Level 40 died. Man, all these people died. It's so many people die here on a daily basis in the game. And I know, like, early on, it's not going to be too difficult. Like, this is probably the easiest of the leveling that I'm going to have as an experience. As I get into other areas, like Stone Talon has some kind of areas. I feel, let's see, the risky areas for a warrior is going to be down in the Charred Vale with those casters. Besides the Charred Vale, I don't see a lot of risk. There might be some risk up in the oil fields. Ashen Vale, as a horde player, can be pretty crazy with the patrols that take place inside
Flip
of Ashen
camera
Vale.
key binding. I guess you changed something in it.
Oh yeah, I probably adjusted some macro. I think my shift changed something. Yeah, I changed my key bindings around. It probably overlapped something else. I know I have my key binding for my zoom in, zoom out set up differently. I hold control and go forward and backwards to zoom in, zoom out. I hold control and then Z, it hides my UI. So those are little changes that I like to do. Like, I just hold control Z and I can flip between my UI on and off. I want to create another starting stream where it's not a black screen. I'll probably be logged into the game and then have like the starting stream loading. I think I'll end up making that eventually. That way you can see the gameplay is going on and the episode's loading up, or like the stream's loading or waiting to begin. I have seen some really cool people that have streamed World of Warcraft that show off their talents. Like, on one side of the panel, they have their talents all showing before their stream starts, and it has all their gear. But that's on retail. I don't think Turtle Wow has an option to kind of showcase your items. I could probably pop up my talents on one side of the screen before the stream starts. But there's not a good method of showing gear before the stream starts, because that's
You
always
could
a
insert
question.
some picture instead of just that green line filling up.
Yeah, that's all it is. The green line is just I took multiple shots and then turned it into a video and then just had that video playing, and that's what the whole thing is. Yeah, I was just thinking of getting rid of the black and just still having the bar loading, but just you could actually just see the kind of game as we're in the game. But being in the game when we're loading up and like not playing takes away from our playtime too. Because people always ask me like, what's your playtime? And I've already kind of what's it called, valued my playtime a little bit by farming copper and stuff. Everyone's This place is busy. Oh, level 35 just died in Scarlet. Oh, shoot. Gotta pay attention to myself, huh? Here, you bleed. Oh, got disarmed. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I think a level 35 just died in Scarlet Monastery, and I got disarmed again. Who's disarming me? These guys? Go ahead and bandage real quick. So let's see here. Level 35 fell to the Scarlet Sentry. Level 30 in Scarlet Monastery Library. So dang, a paladin just bit the dust on... I wonder if it was a healer or a tank. Good game. This place is busy. And there's so many people that can be here because we're all trying to do the same stupid quest. Every single one of these players is up here probably trying to get... thing in here. I didn't get this guy. Tag. Level 20 on his mount. Oh, got him. And there we go. Cat's Eye Emerald has been acquired, guys. Jeez, we can actually hearth out of here. Let's hearth. There's nothing else up here that we need. We can hearth back to Woody Bay. XR. I don't know what the heck I said.
Easy clap.
Yeah, easy. That was easy. Okay, inside the Barrens, we're gonna go ahead and turn in the quest called the quest. Itchy quest. Ones that find us. That's not meant to be. Angry Scythe Claws. We're gonna go ahead and accept that. And then where am I going? Oh, Serena's up top. This quest. Report to Kendrick. That's what we're... Eventually, we're gonna go...
Razor Hill recipe will still be neglected.
It is. It's so out of the way, too. Nobody goes over there. We're gonna go ahead and get... Two-hand axe, 13 DPS. I think it might be decent. I'll go with the two-hand axe. And we'll go ahead and pick up Letter to Jinzil. Don't tell it. then since I'm here, we'll go ahead and craft up these goggles I've been putting off. I have the materials in my bag now. We're gonna go ahead and craft these flying tiger goggles. And boom, we got the flying tiger goggles. We can equip those, and I still have my scuffy hat. I don't know if I should give that to somebody or just vendor it. I think it's venderable. Like 9 silver.
What brings you here?
Enter all this stuff. Oh, it sold it? No, it didn't. Where is it? It's right here. It's almost 10 silver worth of material. Useful for anything or still trash.
May the Eternals.
Okay. Now we got our goggles on. It's for RP. It's for RP purposes, yeah. Let's see how many quests we got. We got 18 quests in our log. We're gonna go ahead and pick up Consumed by Hatred.
What do you need? Go.
By Hatred.
Man, he is looking wacky.
My pants. Yeah, with the turtle, it looks kind of funky. Thanks. Grizzled. Oh, it's Grizzled. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was in our guild. Thought you were in chores. Let's see here. Okay. We're good here. Let's go ahead. Instead of running over the ratchet, we're going to fly over the ratchet. And take the flight path over that way. Save us a little bit of time.
Blood and thunder.
Let's fly to ratchet. There's someone selling Mage Weave bags 5 gold, Rune Cloth bags 4.5 gold. Oh wait, Mage Weave are 1.5. I do have to train my level 20 abilities, but I'm almost level 22. I might just wait a little bit because in this episode we started at level 19, we hit level 20, we hit level 21. We are 4 bubbles away from level 22. So what I'll probably do, we have about 15-20 minutes until what I feel maybe I'll call it for the episode. If I can get to level 22, we could train our level 20 and 22 skills and then see how much gold I have left over. Go from there. We got a few quests to turn in over here. Okay, so nothing over there. Stuff right here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in the Cephaloblodge.
The bag's the nightmare of every WoW players.
See, this one sells for them. Yeah, it's such. I need bags. I need bags a lot. We're gonna turn in the Escape. Junk with 7 silver.
Have a good one.
And let's see here. We got Weniki. It says, bring the broken Sulfaflodge to Weniki Bolt Bucket.
Keep it real.
Where's this quest at?
Hey, how you doing?
This in.
Be good.
It's Weniki. Where is it? Up north? Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get west. We're at 18 west. Okay. And then this is just a Wailing Caverns quest. You wouldn't have this quest normally. We're gonna go ahead and just turn that one in. And now on the docks, we're gonna go ahead and turn in Miner's Fortune. Finally, it took us revisiting the place and like just defeating like 5 bad guys, I think it was. But I think in total we probably took out around 30. And there's our level 22. Ding ding, level 22. You're now level 22. So let's see. What should we do at this? We're gonna go turn in the Venture Co. Now, honestly, I should train my level 20 and 22 stuff. I think I'm going to do that first. yeah, before we end this stream, we're gonna head over to Orgrimmar and go ahead and train my 20 and 22 abilities, and then we're gonna be ending the episode there, guys. The bags, the nightmare of every player. If I could buy some 10-slot bags, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, I don't know if I'll have enough money left over to buy some 10-slot bags from anyone. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way up to Orgrimmar. And then what we'll have to do in the next episode, we're basically focusing on Southern Barrens on Friday. I might even stream later tonight, I'm not sure. I was hoping to stream on Monday for my birthday, but I was so tired. I stayed up a bit too late Sunday night, and then woke up super early Monday. And then we did the bike ride. By the end of the night, I think I passed out like at 9. It was so early. I got a bunch of stuff in my bags, but I'll take care of that in a bit. So we're going to go ahead and take the flight path up to Orgrimmar. And then train our abilities. So I don't know what I get. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Cleave. I think Cleave is an ability that I should get. I felt like I should have got Cleave a lot sooner. What is it? Druids, I think, get Cleave at level 19. Paladins get Consecration at level 20. Consecration, I guess, is kind of like Thunderclap, but Thunderclap can't be used without Rage, versus, you know, Paladins start off already at max Rage. I like that. And now Paladins almost never go because of the changes in their Judgment of Wisdom being now at level 16, and their Holy Strike regenerating the mana. So you judge somebody with Judge of Wisdom, and then you Holy Strike them. You get so much mana back that it's pretty insane. You could basically blow your cooldowns, you know, Consecration on every pull, and not have an issue any longer, which is a really nice change for Paladins. So far, I don't notice many changes from what I've seen. From what I remember with Warriors, the only big changes that I've noticed really so far in the leveling experience is my hamstring is on a cooldown. That's the only thing. Okay, I do have and I have disarm on this bar. I guess yeah, that's kind of normal. And block. Huh. Yeah, so as far as macros go, we'll go ahead and do a quick macro as
Hi.
And hey, what's up, Bram? Welcome back once again. So you'll see all my macros for my warrior right now.
I'm back.
I'm back for the 4th time. So I have my Sunder Armor macro. It's just an auto attack, check if overpowers up, and if else, Thunder Armor. Second one is just, it looks for revenge. If I'm in my defensive stance, it checks for revenge, and then Sunder's Armor. Battle Shout Demo, so if I don't have Battle Shout up, it'll cast Battle Shout. If Battle Shout is up, it'll Demo. The other one is check for Battle Shout is active. If it's active, then it'll Thunderclap. Defensive stance, it'll do like an auto attack, Heroic Strike, and then if Revenge is active, it'll use Revenge. Just a Heroic Strike, Overpower, Heroic Strike. So same thing as Revenge, just with Overpower and Heroic Strike. Rend, it's going to check if Overpower is available. If it is available, it'll Overpower. Otherwise, it'll Rend. Hamstring, just auto attack, Hamstring macro. Shield. So this it checks if my pummel. Oh, this is just an all-in-one pummel and shield bash macro. So depending on what I have active, I can either pummel or shield bash. I had to make that macro. It was really annoying to swap between pummel and shield bash, so I just combined it in a single macro. My shoot macro, just, it doesn't matter the item that I have, the weapon. I automatically, whether I have a bow, gun, or crossbow, or a thrown item, it should just be one button click. This is a test icon. This is a test macro. It looks like it just has auto attack, and checks for rend. Oh, that's my test. Okay, number 4. This is a test macro I'm using. It's an auto attack, and then if it checks for the debuff of gouge, like which is rend. If I don't have rend on the target, it'll rend the target. Otherwise, I'm not gonna waste my rage rending the target. So it's just a rage saver in this case. Like it allows me to rend, but if the target already has a rend, it doesn't rend it anymore. Defensive stance swaps me to defensive, equips my shield and stuff, and uses shield block, and then offensive stance. Yeah, those are the stances, macros right there. Okay. We are in Ogrimmar. Where is he? Oh, trainer's back there. And let's go ahead and head on back. We are going to go ahead and train our warrior skills, guys, and then we're going to be logging off. If anybody has any last minute questions, comments, definitely drop them in the comment section down below. If you guys are enjoying the stream and have been hanging out and not yet following or subscribed, definitely go down below, follow along, subscribe, would really appreciate it. We'll be streaming again 100% on Friday at 9:30 Pacific time, same time as we streamed today. There might be a bonus stream, like a surprise stream later tonight, depending on how it goes. I'd like to stream again, but I got a bunch of stuff I need to work through.
Which class you Haven T played on HC?
So I've played on hardcore, I've played Paladin, Hunter, Druid, Priest, and Warrior. I haven't played the Shaman, the Warlock, the Rogue, and I'm missing one. Mage. Yeah, Mage. That'll put it at 9 classes. Here? No, it's up here. Yeah, so I haven't played the Shaman, the Warlock, the Mage, or the Rogue. Those are my last 4 classes. After the Warrior hits 60, I'm going to make the next one is either going to be a Warlock or a Mage. I always like to go melee, caster. So my first one was a Paladin, then I went with like a Hunter as ranged, then I went with the Druid for melee, then I went with the Priest for range, then I went with the Warrior for melee, then I'm going to go with the like a Mage or Warlock for range, then I'll go with either a Shaman or Rogue, then I'll go with the other Mage or Warlock, and then I'll finish it off with the Shaman or Rogue. I don't know. You know, one of the melee guys. Warrior trainer. Let's go ahead and train. Okay, so we got Rend rank 2. Retaliation. When I've seen people use retaliation, this thing actually does a ton of damage to stuff. Like, so it counterattacks an enemy that strikes you in melee for 15 seconds. Melee attacks made from behind cannot be counterattacked. A maximum of 30 attacks will be retaliated. So when I've seen people pop retaliation on streams, it destroys whatever they're fighting. Just kind of like their last minute thing.
You should do another YouTube poll and let the fans vote for next class again.
Oh yeah, I did that with the Warrior. Yeah, people voted on the Warrior as the next one, 1 to 60. There's my Cleave. I got Cleave at level 20. There's an Intimidation Shout. That's my Fear. I got a new Battle Shout. I got Intervene. Okay, so now I have to use the Intervene macro, and I got Sunder rank 2. Okay, so I got a lot of useful abilities. I have 48 silver left. That's not a lot of silver. Let's go ahead and put these buttons on my button bar.
Retaliation is cool and dandy when you fight melee foes.
Yeah, but it's completely worthless on casters, huh? Okay, so I got Retaliation. Let's put that here. Cleave. I don't know where I want Cleave.
Do you have a video with the add-ons you use?
Yes, I do have a whole video on YouTube covering all the add-ons, and I go over probably not the top 10 add-ons, but I have a list of every single add-on that I have loaded, and then I cover a few of like my top 10s that I use on basically all my classes. Cleave rank 1, I just kind of put that on my bar. Intimidation Shout. That could be like a shift up. Oh, I didn't mean the blood rage. But on my priest, my AoE fear was always shift up. I might move my fear hitter. I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave that there for now. Intervene, rank 1. That'll be a nice change. I'll have to add that into my macro. Intervene. Requires battle stance. I'll put that one down there for now so I don't forget it. And then Sunder rank 2. I think my macros automatically update my Sunder already. Yeah, warriors automatically rank up their stuff anyways, it looks like. Where's Sunder? Sunder must be protection. There it is, Sunder rank 2. Okay. And I think that's it. That was the last skill that I trained, was Sunder rank 2. Okay, and I did level, right? So I got another talent point. Okay, so we're going to put our next talent point into Deep Wounds. So my next 2 levels will be going into Deep Wounds here. That makes it so my critical strikes against my opponent causes a bleed, dealing 20% of my melee weapon's average damage over 6 seconds. So that'll be an interesting addition to my damage. I don't think we got anything physically stronger on us. Bam! Heroic Strike for 214 right there. That's a good hit. Another Heroic Strike, 218. And I do see the Deep Wounds proc right there. $192. Nice. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's adventure. It is now officially 1 p.m. my time. I'm going to be logging off and taking... Look at this guy. I do look really cool now with the glasses. My orc does look super cool with the glasses. Those are the new goblin glasses that I went ahead and got today. He is looking very stylish there. His pants are a little bit off, but if I can get like a full set of gear that's red, that would look super nice, guys. But that is going to be the very end of the stream. We did hit level 22 today. We went from level 19 to 22 by doing some quests. We did Wailing Caverns Dungeon. I don't think we had any close calls, honestly. The priest almost died. That could have been a really close call, so there were no close calls for me, but had that priest died, that could have potentially been very bad for the group. But luckily, we were all able to keep the priest alive, and everything went well within the group. So that is going to be it for this episode. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Be sure to go down below, give this video a big old thumbs up if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, subscribe, follow along, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Remember not to spam, though. Remember not to spam.
And all of it in Banshee armor.
Yeah, and all of it within my Banshee armor. Exactly. Banshee armor keeps everybody away. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.